So this is the girls at 2,000 meter steeplechase open. The record here 7 minutes 01.07 seconds, set in 2012 by Desiree Montague. And there are 11 athletes listed here.
All right, they have to reset the start because it wasn't connected to the speaker. The gun wasn't connected to the speaker.
As you look at the spectators here at the National Stadium, the purple supreme.
No, but they're connecting it now, so that will be fine.
Bruce, as usual, sharp.
So, just waiting around as we...
Good.
Sounds as if it's connected, no?
Sounds a while like it was too connected.
So they're sent away here for the final of the girls' 2,000 meter steeplechase open. Florence Nafamba, she's a central champion. She's been the fastest in this field this year, representing Homewood Technical. Sashana Johnson from Edwin Allen, Kaydeen Johnson from Hydel, Sanya Gibson from Edwin Allen, Teresa Clark from Homewood Technical, Crystal Coke from the Queen's School, Kayla Myers from Hydel, Shanoya Smith from Manchester, Britannia Willis from St. Diego, Natasha Lee Palmer from St. Diego, and Junelle Leng from Camperdown. And going to the front immediately is Florence Nafamba from Homewood Technical. So far this year, gone 7 minutes 10.22. And that's the fastest time from any of these athletes in this field.
Spoke with Coach Dave Anderson, and he told me that she's in excellent shape. So let's see what is going to happen in this 2,000 meter steeplechase.
She's been pushed to one side by Sanya Gibson from Edwin Allen. She now is relegated to third, could be fourth. As they go over that barrier on the back stretch, she's in third place at the moment. Now the Hydel pair of Kaydeen Johnson and Kayla Myers. And Kaydeen Johnson, the competitor with a 5.18. And then on the outside, also from Hydel, Kayla Myers, competitor 5.33 as they hit the 200 meter mark. Closely bunched for at least 8 of these ladies.
Interestingly, Ronaldo, we have 2 from St. Diego, 2 from Hydel, 2 from Homewood, all Central Champs teams.
The Central Championships team, they dominating this event. And if you're looking for the battle for championships on the girls' side, between Edwin Allen and Hydel at one stage, it was only a point separating them and then a 15-point lead. But Homewood Technical, it's not just the points that your opponents win, it's about the points that other schools take from you. So for Edwin Allen, they would have to ensure that they get into the points, which is the top 8 ladies here. Again, it's Kaydeen Johnson from Hydel. No, Nafamba from Homewood Technical steps up and goes to the front. And these two trying to set the pace. Still there though, it's also Kayla Myers from Hydel. She's on the outside and now started to get into the mix is Teresa Clark, third at the Central Championships, with her teammate Nafamba winning. They're quite closely bunched. 2 from Homewood Technical, 2 from Hydel, 1 from Edwin Allen, and the other from St. Diego. As they will come around into the straightaway, approach the water jump once more. The record here standing since 2012. 7 minutes 01.07. Now Nafamba on the outside. To the right, her teammate is right there as well, Teresa Clark. Gibson from Edwin Allen. She's already gone 7 minutes 20.05. This was at the Youngster Goldsmith classic. So now these four ladies separating themselves from the rest of the pack. Two from Homewood Technical. The fastest in the field, Nafamba, and her teammate. One from Hydel in the form of Kaydeen Johnson, and one from Edwin Allen in the form of Sanya Gibson.
Nafamba doing a lot of work on the outside. The famous blocked lane by the teams from the central region is in effect, but Nafamba working from the outside of the lane.
You think it's a strategy here, Coach, from the Edwin Allen and the Hydel athlete to keep her on that outside?
It's a long time strategy that has been used for ages by the central teams, Ronaldo.
Homewood Technical now with a 2. So you have a group of 4, and then it's almost a straight line for the other athletes being led that second pack by the other Edwin Allen athlete in this field, which is Sashana Johnson. Nafamba now running solely in lane 2 and being pushed even wider by Kaydeen Johnson from Hydel. So the bell will sound now, so another 400 meters to go to complete this girls' 2,000 meter steeplechase open. Florence Nafamba from Homewood Technical is on the outside. Kaydeen Johnson from Hydel is right there, competitor 518. Gibson from Edwin Allen, and the other Homewood Technical athlete is in that 4th spot, Teresa Clark. They're on the backstretch for the final time. And they will pass the marathon tunnel, and they will hit the 200-meter mark. Nafamba looks a bit distressed, and she's starting to feel the burn. Have this field time this race to perfection. It's a Kaydeen Johnson from Hydel who steps to the front. Nafamba, the fastest in this field, fading fast as they approach a water drum for the final time. Kaydeen Johnson from Hydel. She's been the 3rd fastest in this event all season, but when it matters most, she has delivered, seemingly for her team. Kaydeen Johnson, final barrier. Oh, she trips! And it gives an opportunity now for Teresa Clark. It's going to be a mad rush to the line. She's recovered. Look at the warrior in Johnson. And behind them, Gibson from Edwin Allen also fell.
The Hydel trade is on a roll, Ronaldo. That's when your team is doing well and the momentum is with you. You do the impossible. Great win by Kaydeen Johnson. Nafamba kept on the outside for most of the race, running almost in lane 2. A good comeback for Terika Clark, from Homewood Technical. But great win by Kaydeen Johnson for her team, continuing to pour in the points for Hydel.
And Nafamba, you'll see her is coming across the line now, barely making it. Finishing maybe 5th or 6th.
Seems to be dehydrated to me.
I can tell you, gentlemen, if I'm going to war, who I want on my team is that young lady on screen, Kaydeen Johnson of Hydel. You cleared the final barrier after running 1,950 meters. You're dead beat. And you see the gold medal about to disappear from you. Your competitor passes you. And you get up and you win. So this is it. Last hurdle. And she's down. That's a real fall. That's not a stumble. You're down flat.
She fell heavily just now.
Yes. Moment of the day.
She's passed by Teresa Clark of Homewood Technical. Coach Wilson, you know these Homewood girls are no joke. Here it is again. This is not a stumble. This is not a trip. This is a complete flat fall. Her competitor, Tariq Clark, come home with passes her and is running. Oh, and behind her again.
The
That
home
was Gibson from
was
Edwin
that
Allen.
Gibson from Edwin Allen.
Who also falls. But Kaydeen Johnson, let me tell you, when
Heart
I'm
of
going
a
to
warrior.
war, you come with me because you are not going to ever give up.
Fantastic
The
effort.
Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Championships. Exclusively on TVJ, TVJSN, and OneSpotMedia.com.